guys, it's coffee time. And Charizard, poor Charizard, he had his final day as my chair. But he can have his home over there for a little bit, although I probably won't use him and I'll probably just wind up needing to throw him out. He has literally fallen apart so many times, like, it's really bad. It was a danger to all who knew him. So now, traded in for the younger, better, faster model. Chairmeleon is hanging out, being so comfortable. Oh, it's basically pillow chair. It is the most comfortable thing. And it has lower back support. The lower back bubble is like really firm and all of this up here is really squishy, so you're just like, oh yeah, it's great. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. And got it from Staples, and they have this thing where if you pay just like a few dollars more, they'll just make it for you. Like, they'll just build it so you don't have to build it. And Ro and I were like, we're just lazy enough that sounds like a great idea. Obviously, I can build a chair, but if you're gonna tell me, hey, for an extra $5, you don't have to build the chair, I went, yes, I want that. I want you to build the chair for me, because I just want to get it home and then be able to go, yeah. Oh, it's so happy. Oh, I also re-bleached the bleachy bits of my hair. I haven't re-greened yet. I'm so hesitant to re-green, not because I didn't love the color, but because it bleeds. It's still bleeding. So, like, what can I do to make it so that it doesn't bleed as much in the shower? Because there's no point to re-bleaching part of your hair if it's just gonna get covered with dye in the shower immediately. So I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? I gotta think through this. I gotta think long and hard. You know, I could just do the thing where you just... Some people will take the blonde bits of their hair and they'll cover it in conditioner because it protects it from dye. So you drench it, like just cover it in conditioner and then wash the rest of your hair and then wash the front bits. It's like extra work though, and I'm really lazy. So I'm like, if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. I never mind when it gets like toned a little bit toward whatever color the rest of my hair is, but I don't know. So that was chair and bleach was my day today. I had a really long talk with my mama and my daddy, so that was good. I normally, when I was in college, I talked to my mom, I think, like, every day. Like, every day, because, you know, first time out of the house, and my mom and I were really close, so I was like, I'm gonna call her all the time! And then the more busy that I got, it turned into, like, every other day. And since I've been here, it's been, like, once or twice a week, probably. And sometimes I feel really bad, because I'm like, remember the days when I used to call, like, every single day? But then I think it's part of growing up. I have life, I have things going on, it's okay. Doesn't mean that I love her any less. It just means that stuff is happening, so I shouldn't feel bad. And that way, when we talk, there's actually like stuff to talk about. There's actually like, oh, I've stored up all of this information for you, rather than it being like, well, since yesterday, I went to class, played some World of Warcraft, it was great. The end. So this way you get to store up stories and even conclusions. Sometimes it's not just, here, let me tell you half of a story that hasn't yet concluded. It can be, here, let me tell you the whole thing in a chunk. It's great. Oh, the other thing that I did. I did not come up with this myself. I was not this smart, but a friend of mine did this and I went, that's brilliant. So you know, like the cheap little bath mats that you can get at like bath stores or just Target or whatever. So I finally got a little one to put right in front of the litter box because he trails litter all over the place. This thing rolls like a dream. But yeah, so I finally just got like a little square one to put right there so that he doesn't trail all the stuff all over the place. I also put my sewing machine right there because before it was monitors and then it was what is happening here. Like, no idea. So now, I've got the sewing machine there, and I've turned the tower so that now I can be like, oh, working on the computer. Oh, but now I'm sewing! And then over here is just excess art supply stuff and whatever else. But yeah, that was my... This is really fun! I haven't had, guys, Charizard came from a dumpster. This is like a legit chair. I'm so happy. And before that, I was using a kitchen chair. I was using like a wood, like the most uncomfortable wood chair ever. I finally just went, you know what? I spend so much time at the computer that this needs to happen. And I'm so glad that I did. I feel like my back is gonna thank me every day of my life. My back is gonna be like, remember back when? No pun intended. Remember when your back hurt every day because you had no support anywhere and your chair was hideously uncomfortable? Do you remember this? Remember that one time you sat in the chair and all of the screws came out and you fell on the ground? I remember that. That was the sign. When like literally the entire chair was like falling apart every time I sat in it, I was like, maybe Charizard needs to be retired. Maybe it's time for Charizard to not be hanging out over here anymore. So thank goodness for that. So now I can sit in peace, rest in peace, hang out in peace, and not be worried that I'm going to break every bone in my body by sitting in it. Saturday! Oh, I also got... This is gonna be so ineffectual though. So you know how, with cats, normally they hate water so much that you can just spray water just like near them as a don't do that. So the only spray bottle that I could find was this one. It's like one of the pump ones. And we were laughing because, you know, sometimes you have to press it like 2 or 3 times before it actually sprays water. So we were laughing about like Sherlock Cat doing something and me being like, no, don't! Like finally having it spray and he's already done doing it and he gets confused. I was like, well, if that's the case, try it a couple times. If that's the case, then I'll get like one of the actual squirt bottles. He very rarely does things that I don't want him to do, but when he does, if I say no, even in like an angry voice, even if I yell no at him, he just looks at me like, is there a problem? Just keeps doing it. And I'm like, ah. Somebody that I know said that I should try hissing at him. That didn't work. He was like, huh? Nope. I feel like I can't tell if that part of Sherlock Cat is too dumb or if he's just overall just too smart for that sort of shenanigans, but I do know that he hates water, so this will work out. Sometimes when I spray the air freshener, he runs. Even if it's nowhere near him, the second I start spraying it, he's like, bye! He just leaves. Can't handle it, so I think that this will be an effective thing. Yeah. But anywho, that's what I did today. Oh gosh, I'm so happy. I'm just so excited about this chair. Yes, I've hated this for so long. But hope you guys had a good day. I did. And I will see you guys again tomorrow because the thank you video is finally going up tomorrow. Officially! It is officially going up and it will be gravy. Okay, I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye! Mwah!